Yo, what is up everyone? I am Vigor partner IX Warlock and this is what's coming to season 14. Firstly, I want to thank everyone for joining in on my YouTube channel. If you do enjoy the content, please consider hitting that subscribe button and even a like on the video. So, what's new in update 14.0? Chronicles Reckoning Battle Pass is here. Yes, we are getting a new Battle Pass and it is called Chronicles Reckoning. To my knowledge, we are going to only have 50 levels on this Battle Pass, not the usual 75 that we have been used to. Unfortunately, we the Vigor partners do not have this added to our account just yet. I believe they want to keep it a secret for everyone. But as soon as it has been added to our account, we will get those new videos out for you so you can all see what's to come. Next up is Experience Myren, our new shootout map. The community have asked and Vigor have delivered. This map is absolutely insane. I am loving it. I'm loving the detail they put in, the way it's been built, and trust me, you guys are going to love this as well. Next, the deadly M4A1 shatters the battlefield. Again, another gun in Vigor, but this again is another weapon that the community have asked for. This gun is insane. This gun is awesome. You're gonna love it. But we'll get into that more in a minute. A new consumable has been added to Vigor, the bear trap. Yes, that's correct, the bear trap. The community have been asking for a way to deter outlanders or your people from sitting in bushes or sitting at exits, and this is one of the ways this is going to be done. We'll dive into this a little bit more in a second. Owned weapon skins are now displayed in shootout and eliminations. As we all know, if you go into an encounter, the gun skins that you have bought automatically get set onto the weapon that you have bought them for. This has now been added to shootout and eliminations, so no matter what gun you select or what gun you get in shootout, it will conform to the skin that is on your current weapon in your shelter. Next up, we have map specific loadouts for shootout. This means that you will get different guns or consumables for Kirsten compared to Sagbrook and Myren, so each map will be different to the other. Next up, we have the vote kick system added to eliminations. This is definitely something that the community have been asking for. This is due to the AFK players who are farming crates within Vigor at the moment. This means you're going to be able to kick out players that are AFK. We don't know exactly how this is going to work because unfortunately we can't get enough of us onto the preview build due to time differences and work, things like that. So at the moment we're only speculating how it's going to work. Hopefully it's going to be, you know, your usual, if a person's AFK you're going to be able to kick them, but we're not exact sure on the specifics. Hopefully the dev stream will show us. Next up is the Revamp Frozen Armageddon pack, and the Last King of Daisy pack has been revamped also. Again, we also do not know how these have been revamped because we cannot see them on the preview build. They will only be available on the live build. So as soon as they are, again, we'll do another video and we will show you what it's all about. So now we're going to move on over to the game and we're going to show you some of the new changes. So as you can see, the first thing that pops up is a new HUD or a new display that pops up here, and it shows you your featured store as well as your daily challenges. So here is the latest gun from Vigor, the M4A1. This is a gun, like we all say, that the community have been wanting for a while, and here we go, Vigor have delivered it to us. The M4A1 was first brought into service back in 1991. However, it was built in the 1980s, so this is a perfect fitting gun for this game. Checking out the stats of this gun, the base damage is 31 with a rate of fire of 760 with an effective range of 905. The capacity of this gun is 31 with a weight of 4, and the ammo is 556 by 45 NATO rounds. Moving on over to the firing range here, we're going to give this gun a test. Make sure we add that extra 1 bullet in, and here we go. We're going to do a couple of rounds into the Scarecrow. If you burst fire this is definitely way better as a burst fire. It's got the great accuracy on it. However, even in full auto, you can still pretty much control this weapon. The ADS is obviously an iron sight here, with still Great accuracy on this gun. And again, I love the sound that this gun makes. Now moving on over to the bear traps. These are a consumable, and as you can see they are a green consumable, and you can carry 5 of them at a time. Placing down the bear traps is like any normal placing of an item, like a contact bomb or an improvised mine or a firework. It's the same concept. You place them, look them down on the floor and press the right trigger in order to place them down. When walking over these items, it will stun you for a second before decreasing your stamina and reducing your health by about 20%. You can run over multiples of these, and each time it will take about 20% of your health off, as well as reducing your stamina. We have tested this, and we reckon the minimum your stamina will get to is about 30%, and this is for the entire game, and this is based on how heavy you are in game. The more items you carry, the less stamina you're going to have. Obviously the less you carry, the more stamina you're going to have. So as you can see here, I am taking out all of my loadout, getting rid of it all, and then I'm going to run, and I'm going to show you how the stamina affects. As you can see here, my stamina has increased the less items I have in my backpack. In this season, there are new cassette tapes to be found within the Outlands. You can find these in the POIs like previous seasons. Unfortunately, the dev team don't want us to show you the new cassettes that are out there, so I haven't been out and got them myself, but I have been told these are pretty good. For those of you who want to or do enjoy the lore within this game, you will probably find these quite good. Now moving on over to the main event, the main thing everybody has been looking forward to on Vigor this season. Yes, Myren the shootout map. As you can see from my map that I've opened up, it doesn't seem that big at first, but trust me, this map is huge. Myren in Norwegian means marshland or marsh, and this is exactly what this is. This is a sort of a war zone, a no man's type of land, and as you can see, we've got the tower here from the trailer, and also something a little bit more that they've added that no one really saw coming or hasn't been announced to anyone. They have added the ADS feature. Now when you change weapons, if you're zoomed in on one weapon or scoped in on one weapon, you change over to your secondary, you will not be scoped in on that secondary anymore, and vice versa. As long as you're not scoped in on both weapons, you won't be scoped in. And you can change them how you want now, which is a feature that we've all been looking forward to. Next on here is the way this map has been designed, how amazing this map is, the bomb holes that you can see around, and the artillery and the broken parts and pieces of tanks that are scattered around, the lakes or the ponds that have been added to this map are just amazing. This map is big. This map is very, very big for a shootout map. It has a lot of bushes as well, so you're probably going to find a few little campers every now and again. However, I think a lot of the action will take place around the middle of the map. There is what seems to be like a depot of some sort, like a base where they refuel the tanks or refuel the trucks, but it does look like a disused sort of bus station. There are a couple of little buildings around. That you can get onto and in. Yes, I did take full damage, but yeah, there's some buildings that you can get in and around. And as you can see on my back, the gun skin that is on there is one of my gun skins that I have on my shelter that's already attached to this weapon, so that is obviously new to this season. Going up onto the crane now, you'll see that this is just an amazing, a huge map. The detail that is in this map, there is a lot going on here. All the bomb holes, the water, just crazy. This I am really looking forward to. I don't want to show off this map too much. I really don't want to show it off too much because I want you all to really enjoy it when it comes up and you can get involved in it. But for now, this is what it looks like. I am IXWarDog, Vigor partner, and I want to thank you all for joining in on my YouTube. If you do like it, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. I'd also like to thank fellow Vigor partner DizzyOnline for his help with the imagery in this video. I have linked his socials in the description below.